thanks to Trade for sponsoring today's video.
Liz, how's pre-production going for Africa?
There's actually a few things.
Great. Listen, I need to ask you something. Have you ever walked into the kitchen in the morning just to realize you don't have any more coffee?
Are you doing a commercial right now?
Yeah, well, thanks to my friends at Trade, you never have to worry about that again.
What are you doing?
I'm talking about Trade. It's an online platform that connects you to the nation's top coffee roasters and delivers coffee right to your door. Me. All you have to do is take a short quiz about how you like your coffee, and then Trade curates coffee that suits your taste.
What's happening?
You choose your delivery frequency, and it'll appear on your doorstep fresh from the roaster. After that, just rate your matches so Trade can continue to delight you with coffee you'll love. If you're like me and you're in a codependent relationship with coffee, then you're in luck. Trade is giving the first 100 besties 30% off your first bag, plus free shipping. Click the link in the description down below to start your personalized coffee journey. Now, on to the show.
This one has a feeling. He has a surprise inside.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
I think he's about to cut that open. Oh man, I've never seen this before.
Today, our cross-country Cuba journey continues as we head to Cuba's east coast to the city of Baracoa.
Welcome to Baracoa. We are here
We have made it to our final destination.
in the middle of... We are also...
Due to its isolation, this region, surrounded by mountains, is a side of Cuba few outsiders have seen before.
It has a completely different feeling from the metropolitan vibes that you get from Havana. Coming out here, it's countryside.
A land that gave birth to a lot of our culture.
Unlike Cuba's more temperate west coast, ideal for growing tobacco and coffee, Baracoa is bringing the tropical heat.
Cacao. Not being used for chocolate, but used as an ingredient to season other more savory dishes.
There is a fish that they cook with the cacao.
Today is all about the fiesta.
Oh, is that a pig?
It's like a pig pet.
Are we eating that?
Combining the best flavors of Cuba's east coast into one spectacular meal.
Have you ever had pork intestine?
I did, not this way.
So brush up on your 8th grade Spanish, cause this episode is about to be fuego.
Perhaps it'll be my first time here in Cuba trying a local cerveza, or even better,
The sun is a... Oh, the tabac.
country life. Where's Oro? Shouldn't Oro be helping? My friend hurt himself dancing yesterday. The only way to get him here through these kind of rocky roads, this uneven path, was to put him on a horse.
On our way to Baracoa, Oro and I are making a pit stop to visit a man by the name of Aisel, a farmer, a community leader, a hard-working dude. To get to his home, you can take the arduous journey through rocks, mud, and water by foot, or you can go in style.
Can you tell me how long you and your family have been here?
His 53 years of life he has been in.
Is sugarcane your specialty here?
His specialty is more like agriculture, but cacao is like the biggest fruit on this area.
Cuba used to be a sugarcane heaven. Once the biggest exporter in the world, until trade stopped with the US. Then later, subsidies from the Soviet Union stopped coming in around the early 90s. Sugar prices crashed. Nonetheless, Aisel still continues a small operation here on his farm.
In other places, there is more sugarcane factory, but here what he has is a trapiche. This trapiche is from France, but actually trapiche in general was introduced to Cuba by Spanish people. And it was a way to generate syrup out of the sugarcane, and they use that for the cacao, for the chocolate. Alcohol also comes from there.
Ah, this is basically the origin story for rum. Can you believe? He's an actual Cuban. He's never had rum.
No. Yo no soy muy tomador de joven, no soy tomador.
It's that he doesn't drink that much either.
Oh, all right, that's not what I was looking for.
After extracting the juice, it's filtered to remove any unwanted bits. Cool it up with a bit of ice, and we're ready to kick this refreshing drink back.
How often do you drink this?
Esto permanente casi.
Almost every day. Because he works in the countryside, he needs a way to hydrate himself. In this case, this is called guarapo.
All right, let's try it out. Oh yeah, it's kind of thick. You know, it's sweet, but it's also a little bit earthy. I didn't expect that.
It's really good. Actually, I used to love this when I was a kid. Drinking with a lot of ice, and it's super refreshing.
Sugarcane is no longer the golden crop it once was, to the point that Cuba now imports sugar from other countries. Still, sugarcane is an important part of Cuban agriculture and an icon like Cuban coffee and Cuban tobacco.
Oh, what?
Now, with a belly full of fresh sugarcane juice, Oro and I are finally headed to Baracoa. Surrounded by mountains and situated along the coast. Right now, we've just arrived at Daisy's farm.
Hi. Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Bien, usted.
I ran out of Spanish.
This lady single-handedly tends to this piece of land all by herself, from farming to gathering to protecting her home. Today, we're gonna find out why the people of this village call her the Queen of Cacao.
Oh, what did you eat for breakfast today?
Yo estaba dialogando con el señor porque con las tazas de chorote que tomamos, chocolate.
She called me señor.
Oh, probably means sir.
She respects me more than you.
Well, she doesn't know you yet.
She eats a lot of cacao the whole day. That's why she have.
What is so special about the cacao? Where I'm from, all I can think of is just chocolate.
They have a traditional drink which called chorote.
Ah, well, I know chocolate. When I was in middle school, we sang the song Bate Bate Chocolate. Does that mean we mix the chocolate? Mm-hmm. And that is the end of my Spanish.
Being in the highlands and covered in shade, this environment is the perfect place for cacao trees to thrive. The seed pods of this variety are ready to pick after they've turned red.
So right here you can see the bud. Would you call this a bud?
Una bellota de cacao, pero los campesinos le decimos mazorca de cacao.
Yeah, it's like a bud.
Cool.
It takes 5 years for a cacao tree to produce its first seed pods. And you need 10 pods like this to make 1 pound of cocoa. Or is it cacao? I don't know. Eventually, it's gonna be chocolate, and that's what really matters here. She chops the pod in half, revealing tons of cocoa seeds inside. Seeds get removed and placed on a bed of banana leaves, where they ferment for 11 days. When the moment is right, it's time for these beans to roast.
Cacao, when it's very raw, is very good for the heart, to give you natural energy. When the cacao has a lot of bitterness, it's very good for the blood pressure. It's super good.
I'm looking for something that's gonna help me be healthier, look younger from the inside out. Honestly, look at me. How old do you think I am?
Pico largo más un poquito,
22.
22.
Yeah.
Next, the grinder, transforming this cocoa from beans to a thick cocoa paste. This raw, fresh cocoa can be used to cook any number of dishes.
I just want to try this before it goes on to the next stage. Cacao seed. It's super bitter. Like you can taste the hints of chocolate. Like, okay, I can see how that would taste like chocolate eventually.
Maybe I'm wrong. It also tastes a little bit like coffee.
That kind of roasted,
Yeah.
nutty flavor.
The chorote starts with water, then freshly ground cacao powder, cinnamon leaf, milk powder, banana flour, and sugar, mixing and boiling until it's ready. And eso.
Salud.
Salud.
From the queen of chocolate. Let's try it out. Oh, wow, that's fantastic. It's got like a heartiness to it. It's not like a milk. It's like a chocolatey puree. It's so thick, there's so much body to it.
She said that this is the countryman energy drink. When you get all the nutrients for the banana and all the elements that banana brings, with the energy scent and the heart opener of the cacao, you get a drink that keeps the farmers strong and working hard the whole day.
Like Baracoa Red Bull.
Le doy las gracias porque
She said she's very thankful because this is something that is very normal, like countryside can be boring, but she's very pleased how much you have liked this trip. So,
ha sido un placer para mí.
Thank you so much.
Hola. A short drive from Daisy's farm, we finally make it to our final location. This is where the fiesta will go down in a matter of hours. El GÜIRITO, one of the oldest, most remote settlements in Cuba.
Hey!
Here we are. We've come here for what is called a ngang ang, the dance thing.
Ah, Nangong. It sounds Vietnamese a little bit, but it's not.
Fiestas here happen almost weekly, and they're the only remaining community in Cuba still doing a traditional dance known as the Ngangan and Cariba.
This kind of party, they get together, they put a lot of food and share with each other. This is actually that they do what?
What about rum?
They have rum.
All right.
Okay.
Will you try some rum?
Here, it's all about eating local, including these coconuts used in almost every dish. Also, there's lechon.
In the West Coast, they cook the lechon more marinated and they cook it with the sauce. In here, they put the sauce after it's ready.
So right now, there's no flavoring of any kind.
No, it's just natural, getting burnt.
Getting burned. That sounds like great preparation. You really are a food expert.
I am.
Cool, sounds good.
I have more to say. I don't know why you're...
Nah, we can go down.
Preparation is already underway. For lunch, or shall we call it pre-fiesta,
Everything is served in guira. Guira is a local plant, but you can find it all over Cuba. It's this hard shell. It was very important for them.
their first course, crab rice. Just a few steps away, in a local home, a husband-wife team put their talents together to create this dish. She does the cooking, while he performs the important task of showing me around his homemade gym. It's a combo of crab meat, rice, tomatoes, and other local ingredients. The rice is steamed until it's cooked through, or until your workout is complete.
All right, I'm gonna try some of this. Here's crab rice. Oh, that's super good. It's just a hint of earthy crab.
By the way,
Milky.
you know these spatulas? They used to use it for vomit because they think that vomiting was a way to freedom your spirit. So they eat a lot, and the next day they use this. It's real.
Fish.
These golden fish get deep fried, a little bit of onion, and a smothering of rich, creamy coconut milk.
Try it out. Pretty good. It's like very fried. It's like become a little leathery because it's cooled down.
Let's try it together with this. It's made out of breadfruit. Very good.
See, I'm dying to try this one. It's kind of like their version of a tamale.
This is called bacan. The elements are like known like the tamale. The outside is made out of banana leaf. Inside, they scratch the coconut and plantain, and they mix it with crab.
What makes it
Crab
orange?
meat. Right there, you see those red things? It's called chote or behold, and the seeds is what makes it this color.
Oh yeah, you taste the coconut right away.
Yeah. I love the fact that they don't put a lot of salt.
Really light flavors, a little bit sweet, and then just tons of coconut oil flavor.
Just in time, the lechon has survived its 3-hour journey through hell, and we're ready to see what it's really made of.
So right now they're taking out the wood pole. He's holding the head. My man over here, pulling the stick all the way out. Give it a flip. And look at the stomach that's been sewn up here. I think he's about to cut that open. Oh, okay, but next to the scar, he just made a new C-section scar. Oh man, I've never seen this before.
All the organs has been cooked inside.
Inside here.
Yeah, with rice.
You can just smell like all the pig fat has just entered and saturated this rice. There's bean, there's some liver on here too though.
I feel I'm in a gourmet autopsy.
Oh, let's try it out.
Whoa.
That is delicious. It doesn't have a ton of seasoning. It's just soaked up all that porky essence in there.
I never tried anything like this.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, he's also got some pork here for us. I bet that other pig would eat this pig. You ready? Oh, so juicy. It's very nice. Well, actually, have you ever tried this? It's super crunchy, huh? Which is good.
If you don't think about it.
From this point, they're gonna get this ready, break it down, cut it up, and get it ready for our feast tonight. Let's do it.
In this village, they know the best cut of meat comes from the inside. I'm not saying this pig only had a lot of heart, but it had guts too. Guts that our local chef turned into braids, something I definitely haven't seen before. The larger bits of intestines are filled with raw blood. Both are boiled, cut into pieces, then cooked again in oil. Before the fiesta kicks off, there's one person we have to meet.
¿Cuál es su nombre?
Antonio Palmero Ramírez.
Antonio Palmero Ramírez.
Meet the man behind it all. The fiesta, the food, it doesn't happen without him. He even donated his own land to create the fiesta-having area where this community gathers most weekends. But his contributions don't stop there. To complement all of today's bold and heavy flavors, Antonio is bringing something sweet.
Bueno, esto siempre ha tenido su nombre. Cucurucho.
This one that you see here, that is a cucurucho, which is more soft. Cucurucho means cone.
This traditional dessert is made by cooking down coconut, water, guava, papaya, and sugar for 4 hours, creating a concentrated sweetness as the water evaporates.
Let's try it out. Oh,
Surprise.
we have a winner
Actually, I wanted you to go all the way here. Right.
for this one. Have you had this before?
Yes.
Man, oh, it's hard to explain the flavor a little bit. It's like the inside is like that super rich, sweet, coconutty bit, all kind of mashed together with some fruity guava notes on top of that.
This is my favorite thing in the world.
This is crazy. This could be in like a 5-star restaurant as a dessert. Can I ask, how old are you?
88.
What is your secret to a long life?
Mi papá murió de 108 años. Yo tengo el hermano mayor mío, murió de 105 años.
But does he have any secret?
No, yo no tengo ningún secreto. Y trabajo. Yo todos los días trabajo.
So when do you plan on retiring?
Dice que si tú planeas retirarte.
Antonio, like many others I've met here, finds joy in the simple things: hard work, community, and being grateful for what he has. He's embodied the idea that happiness isn't a specific destination, but something to be unlocked within ourselves at any time.
This moment makes me happy, being able to interact, talk to you, and try this food. It's mind-blowingly delicious. That hidden away in this small kitchen on the eastern part of Cuba is something that people around the world would die for. So it's an honor to try it out.
Can you repeat, sorry?
Oh, you look emotional.
I am. The Kirimba and Nengon, they are the mother of something called song. Song is kind of like the father of salsa and other popular rhythms.
Is one of them like this?
This is kind of like embarrassing.
This ancestral dance has been here for over a century, and people are doing their best to keep the tradition alive. Oro, on the other hand, I think he's just making it up as he goes.
The motions that they do is imitating what they do in the fields. And it actually feels a little bit like vowels. You know what I mean?
Oh, waltz.
Waltz.
I got you this.
All right.
Do you know what that's for?
Water.
Rum. Does it feel weird at all, having seen my show so many times and then now being part of it?
I don't know, man. For other people, you are the guy of the show. For me, you're my friend. You know, before when we're living together, we always have this kind of conversation.
The difference is, when we had those discussions, I was drinking and you were not.
Yeah.
But today, you're drinking and actually, I'll be drinking too.
I'm not responsible for what happened after this.
Cheers.
It's not that bad.
Really?
Yeah, I think I can handle this.
Did your dad drink a lot?
My dad doesn't drink.
That makes sense.
My mom.
They're coming up to you. What the fuck is happening? Here's what we need. We need some food. I'll be right back.
Oh shit, man, this is burning. This just made me want to laugh. This is working real quickly, though.
All right, what are you guys talking about?
I didn't say anything.
Are you drunk?
You want somebody? Or you want somebody? He seems pretty lonely.
You had half a shot. Listen, we're about to finish things up. Here, I got this because this is a great combination of the unique dishes here that they're making in this area, including two things we're gonna try that I know it's gonna be out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
The first one is this. Grab that.
Okay.
No,
Which
it's
one?
not that. It's an intestine braid.
Oh.
Have you ever had pork intestine?
I did, not this way.
That's good.
It's not bad.
Dude, that is drinking food if I've ever had drinking food.
I understand why people drink alcohol and eat this shit.
Exactly. It's like fatty and porky, super simple. But man, putting it together in that way creates this awesome chewy texture. I like that a lot. The last thing, this one I love, because this is like the most simple way I've ever seen blood sausage made.
Yeah.
They just poured blood into the intestine. Dude, it's so meaty. It kind of tastes like organ meat. It's like halfway between heart and liver.
Yeah, if you give me like this by itself and I squish it and I taste it, I would think I'm eating a heart.
And you'd be okay with that.
Fair enough.
At this point, Oro and I have driven completely across the country of Cuba in just a few days, sampling the country's most eye-dazzling, tongue-tingling cuisine.
I got the opportunity not just hang out with you, but hang out with very humble people from my country. Coming here is more about this is what we got and we need to make it work and also find a way to be happy. So for me, that is very encouraging.
My brother, for real though, I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
Next time, we're headed back to Havana, where we'll witness Cuban food of the future.
Who would have thought that you will find a Michelin restaurant in Cuba? Is it your first?
Yeah, can you go this way a little bit?
Okay.
There we go. Hey guys, before you go, I wanted to read some of your comments. TWA says, great content, stupid channel name. Oh. Augusto Ceilings says, this is dumb, you and your channel are shit. Oh. Patrick Bateman commented, your stupid channel. Oh. There's too much hate in the world right now. The things you say matter. So next time, don't spread insults, don't spread hate. Spread cheese. Do you think I was gonna say love? No, cheese. Spread cheese. You can put it on anything. It's awesome. This is a message so important that we decided to put it on a t-shirt that you can buy now. How was that? I think that could all be cut together. One take? One take. All right, good. Cut.
From researching and shooting to editing and mastering, our 10-person best ever food review show team works hard to roll out the highest quality travel food entertainment twice a week. If you like what we do here, please consider supporting our Patreon. Patreon allows fans of the show to contribute a monthly sum and receive a load of extras like early video releases, private Q&As, and beyond.
To learn more about our Patreon, check out the link in the description box down below. And if you can't give or don't even feel like it, that's okay too. We're just happy you're here. Boom!
Boom, boom.
It is the end of the episode. We did it. Check out Oro on Instagram. That's his main platform of interest. He does all kinds of artistic endeavors. It's quite a treat. That is it for this one, guys. I will see you next time. A peace.
A paz.